So what I have in front of me today is the Lenovo Legion 5 with the RTX 2060. This is my favorite performer among all the laptops with RTX 2060 that I've tested on the channel, just because of the pure performance provided by this laptop and the excellent cooling solution they implemented here. Among all the other ones I tested, if you've seen my previous videos, you know that this one wins by a large margin. Even without undervolting, this i7-10700H is performing 10 to 15 degrees lower compared to anything else I had. Hey guys, welcome back to the HighWest channel. My name is Ivan, and today we are going to do a quick comparison between the Lenovo Legion 5 performance and the MSI GE66. So what I decided to do is actually put the results from this Lenovo Legion 5 and compare them versus the highest spec MSI GE66 Raider that I had on the channel with the same exact processor but RTX 2070 Super, and I got some very interesting results. Let's go ahead and check out the results first, and I'll tell you at the end why this Lenovo Legion 5 is the best price performance they could have got. Two very different laptops priced very differently. The GE66 is almost double the price of the Legion 5. At the time of purchase, end of last year, I got the Lenovo Legion 5 for $999, and the GE66 I got for $1,820. Both were discounted, but even with the discount, the GE66 was almost double the price. And is that double the price reflect on double the performance? Today we are going to find out. All right, let's go into the gaming results and the thermal performance, and I'll talk to you about it at the end, and the conclusion, what I think about these two laptops. But before we move to the actual game testing and settings, I want to show you what exactly settings I'm using on the Lenovo Vantage software. We have the performance mode and advanced. When we go there, we can overclock our graphics card. And my selection is all the way up to 200 megahertz plus, and that's it, nothing else. I'm not doing anything with the processor, I'm not overclocking the processor. So whatever stands behind the performance, this is what I'm using. All right, conclusion time. You guys see the results and they're absolutely staggering for me. We're getting results that are 1, 2 to maximum 3 FPS different than a laptop that it's almost double the price. All the testing here is done with the performance mode of this Lenovo Legion 5. Using the performance mode allows you to boost up a little bit the fans and at the same time a certain amount of graphics card boost as well. And I use the maximum, which is 200 plus 200 megahertz on the graphics card. No other adjustment additionally was done on the CPU. This is the only thing, just like somebody can do by themselves, buying this laptop by default, going to Lenovo Vantage software, clicking on performance, moving the slider and going on to gaming. Not only we got incredible results, but at the same time, the thermal performance was exceptional. There was no thermal throttling, there was none of that. And if you guys seen my complete GE66 reviews in the past, you will see that that same processor in the MSI laptop thermal throttled, hit over 95 degrees, touched 100 degrees, went over sometimes. And I think this should not be happening if you have a laptop that costs almost $2,000, right? Even for a laptop like this, that it's $1,000, it should not be happening. If you're releasing a product, make an adequate cooling solution that will provide comfortable gameplay for your customers. That's exactly what Lenovo did here, and their cooling solution is absolutely outstanding. I'm blown away how well designed and how well it works. I'm not sure what kind of thermal paste they're using, but looking at the rest of the results, I'm sure it's great. You will see in games like Far Cry New Dawn or Tomb Raider, the FPS differences between RTX 2070 Super in the MSI and that 2060 here, overclocked with the stock performance profile. It's within 1 to 3 FPS. 1 to 3 FPS is definitely not worth paying double the price. So my absolute advice is, if you have the budget, if you're still on the market, if you want to buy this laptop, this is the best that I have tested on my channel with RTX 2060. And seeing how the situation currently is with hardware and everything else, how difficult nVidia has made us make a decision on which RTX 3060 or 3070 laptop to get, because of the way they're now segmented with the power of those graphics cards. It can vary between 60 watts all the way to 115. So depending what are you getting or which manufacturer is using what, you can get more performance or even less performance than this one here. There's plenty of examples of newer laptops with much newer hardware and supposed to be better hardware performing less than older generation. And another thing to consider is a lot of laptops are releasing with not as great CPUs, although 11th gen. You will see a laptop on my channel very soon from Asus with RTX 3060 coming in with 11th gen processor, but that 11th gen processor is only 4 cores, 8 threads. So I am confused, why would they do this when you have perfectly fine 10750H that is 6 core, 12 threads, and it's performing outstandingly across the line. So yeah, when that comes in a week or so or a couple weeks, we're gonna test and compare and see how that works. But for now, long story short, I just want to say the Lenovo Legion 5 still remains the best price performance a laptop in my possession. I'm loving it, and the fact that it's getting so close, almost equal to almost $2,000 GE66 from MSI just speaks volumes. And if I'm you, don't go ahead and spend so much money on a laptop that is not the best performer, right? Just get you something like this or get something cheaper. Just have to balance that price performance to get the best out of your money. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. There are a ton of videos coming very, very soon. I mentioned on my previous videos, I have 3 or 4 different pre-builds coming from different companies. I just want to do a large comparison between pre-builds from Lenovo, HP, Dell, Alienware, and kind of give you an advice which one is the best, which one you can save the most money, which one you can actually buy today and get a graphics card, because getting any graphics card today is proven impossible. Of course, if you want to pay MSRP and if you don't get scalped and pay double or triple, I mean, some cards I mean, 1650s are fetching $300. 1650 Supers are fetching $350, $400. That's crazy to me. But that's the state of the market at the moment. So the best way to get any graphics card on retail price is just to get a pre-build, which sometimes ends up getting a graphics card for the price, and the rest of the computer is basically free, because that same graphics card you can turn and sell on the aftermarket for the price you paid for the desktop. So anyway, sidetracked again. Sorry, long story short. Until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one.